Reggie. It's great to meet you face to face, to face to face, to face. So give us the word from the red planet Mars. That wonderful outer space, beautiful outer space, far away outer space place.
You know, one of the big benefits of everybody being inside is there's been a marked decrease in pollution levels. Mm-hmm. And I know it's been very cloudy around here, but there hasn't been as much pollution otherwise. And so for people who maybe you've taken up stargazing as a hobby while you're at home, right? Tonight, tomorrow, and whatever the day after tomorrow is, there's simply no way to know. Mars and Saturn and Jupiter and the moon will all be in alignment. Now, what does that mean other than Satan has come back, Bill, to reclaim his throne on Earth? I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm sure there's some astrological things going on, right, Mary?
There probably are. Does
know.
this have any astrological significance?
Sure.
That Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, and the moon will be lined up tonight, tomorrow, and the day after?
Is my ruling planet, and I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. Now, what does ruling planet mean?
No clue. I don't know what signs have Mars as a ruling planet. I don't know anything about signs.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to fake it through this. I have no clue what I'm talking about.
But I mean,
I read it online.
So you've heard the phrase ruling planet.
Correct.
Never dug in.
No clue.
Okay.
Something about strength. Probably adventure.
It means we're all going to stay inside. That's what it means.
Well, listen, I mean, you would think that this would be... I can recall on camping trips when we've gone into the middle of nowhere, way up in northern Michigan, or other places we've camped where it's like pitch black, except it looks like... I mean, there's no light pollution anywhere. Mm-hmm. And so it's just nothing but constellations.
Oh, Aries.
It's very intimidating. And I find it very comforting to consider my smallness. I find it very comforting to know how little impact I have on anything in the universe. That's the way it should be. So if you're one of those people who likes looking up at the stars and everything, it's a major celestial event.
That's
Major
very
celestial
exciting.
Sorry.
No, we should bring it back for the quarantine. It's something to do.
Right.
A major celestial event. I was watching Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about it. Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and the moon will all appear together for 3 nights.
Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and the moon.
And the moon.
It's nice that it's not getting postponed. Due
that
to the
covers
quarantine.
like
I agree.
all the
I was
signs.
really worried about this.
No one's up in space.
I'm like, I don't want to wait 18 months to check this out. So...
Who knows?
You know, Bill. For a long time, I thought Bill worked at NASA.
No, I just shopped there. Are you in a better mood now?
No, I'm not in a better mood now.
You're not in a better mood because of it.
I hate Alan. That just slipped out.
Get out! Get out!
That's not what I meant
He
to
lost
say.
a tooth today. You be
I very
respectful.
much like you, Alan. Bill, on the
You
other
don't
hand.
hate me. You
Bill,
said I was the best.
You are the best.
Last night.
Because
Ooh,
he
see?
placed not.
See?
He
Everyone-
He has Amazon Prime, and he gets
See,
absolutely
this
not.
is what you guys keep putting out these rumors. That's what people think.
No, because he has Amazon Prime, so he gets free shipping. So I asked him to place the table for my orders and order. Okay.
Slow down. Take it again. Take 2.
Listen, I had nuggets, and they went to my brain. I have chilied brain nuggets.
What Chili did for Alex Jones'
I was gonna say.
deposition.
Nuggets
It's a good
are
thing you're not
happening
under
for
oath.
where?
What
Oh
dip
my
and
God.
sauce?
Barbecue. I asked Bill to use his Amazon Prime account to place the order for my table and chairs so I could get it without any shipping fees. And then
Gotcha.
he agreed, and I said, "You're the best." And he also let me borrow his painter's tape because I tried to tape out where the table would go in my dining room. It is going to be too big. I know that. And it's very hard to draw a circle with tape.
You don't have a tape measure?
I have a tape measure.
You could just set it on its side and use the tape measure as a round.
Yeah, but then I to
wanna
like
see
actually see it. You know what I mean? Like with where the chairs would be and like where it would be like in the room.
Oh, not the circumference of it.
No, I knew how
see.
big it was going to be. I wanted to
I
see how
see.
it actually looked in the room. If
Gotcha.
that makes sense.
I don't know why I think you do, but do you have an extra bed frame?
I have no,
Okay. Because
You don't have an extra anything, do you?
not right now.
I
The
figured
bed that I
would
ordered
ask.
is
You
gonna
don't have
take
an extra
5 weeks to
nugget?
come.
You don't have an extra brain cell right now because
I
the
don't have
nuggets
an-
vaporized all of them, apparently.
I don't know.
have an extra ounce of patience for anybody today.
I don't know if I'm a fat ass or like my bed frame just gave out, but it broke. So I was like,
Sagging?
I was like, that. It's not
What?
It's not sagging.
Oh, sagging.
It's not sagging, but like the sidebars. Like, so if I lean to one side too much, the mattress on the end just pops up. I'm like, ugh.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, okay, well, this is something I got to get.
It's $30.
Bed frames are not expensive. If you want to go just order one.
I don't want to just order one. Well, I'll see.
Or
It's
just sleep on
manageable.
your slanty bed.
It's not. Okay, it is slanted. All right, I need to buy another one.
Sleep on your slanty bed. It's not level?
No, that's what he's saying.
It is leveled, but if I sit on one side
now
wrong,
I see.
Yeah, if I sit on one side, the side where the bar just kind of like broke, it just pops up.
So you have a mattress on a metal frame?
yes,
You don't have like a platform bed?
no,
Oh. Get one of those.
Do you have a box spring?
no. It's one of those.
It's like
sleep number
he's got a
bed.
prison bed.
Yeah.
It's not a
It's a
prison
nice bed. It's a nice bed.
You
A
guys
sleep
paid
number.
for it.
Yeah, we bought it.
A sleep number bed?
No, it's not a sleep number.
That's what he said.
It's not a sleep
I don't know.
number.
It's one of those
It's
things where
memory
you,
foam,
where you
like
put
hybrid.
It,
Yeah.
you open up the box and it just inflates
Yeah.
in your room.
I gotcha.
No, it's good.
Bed in a
it's
box.
a good bed.
It's
All
a
right.
very good bed. I can sleep on it just on
He
the
just
floor.
needs a new frame,
but-
and it wasn't like the best frame. So I could see like just over the year. I mean, that's been almost 3 years since we got you that.
I just want to think that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is God telling me that I'm a fat ass because I have a thing of like Tostitos and salsa next to my bed, and I've just been casually eating it. And then when I leaned over to go get another chip, it was like, I was like,
You know
and my
what?
Yeah,
roommates
there's
text
nothing
me.
casual about bedroom salsa.
That's how I felt about. I walked in with my McDonald's today, and then 2 elevators were like being janky, and I'm like, "All right, fine, I see you. I'll take the stairs. I get what you're saying to me. That's fine.
My
I'll eat my
roommates
nuggets
text
and
me
fries. I got to take
'cause
the stairs."
They heard a big like, and they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, bed frame broke," and I was like, so I walked downstairs covered in salsa.
now that's what we needed to hear.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Sorry.
Talk about how the bed's all janky, and didn't talk about how you spilled the sauce all
Covered in
over.
salsa.
Well, I leaned too far over, and the
I even set him
jar
up.
just
That's
Nothing
awesome.
casual about bedroom salsa. And he still didn't mention it.
Waiting on.
yeah. Well, you got it.
Covered in salsa.
Just get like a real. Why don't you get like a real bed?
Get a bed. I just ordered mine. I can't
Okay,
wait.
I'll look.
You,
I'll-
well, you have a
I'll
full
look.
size mattress, right? Full
Yeah,
size. Yeah, that's not going to be too expensive to get
Couple
like an
$100
actual bed.
But I like my mattress.
No,
you,
bed.
you keep the
The
mattress. You
bed.
get the bed that you put
The
the
actual-
mattress on.
Yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I'll look on Amazon tonight.
Get one that's that's salsa friendly.
I'm just stubborn, and I feel like I don't need to buy anything right now. Like
Just hit up Northeast Factory Direct. Tell them Alan sent you.
Okay.
There you go.
You know what though?
Hey, Alan sent me! Who's this guy?
I'm actually what has kept me sane is getting new furniture and all this because I've been saving money and I was like, oh, I'll get a bigger place. I'll do this. I'll do that. And finally, I'm like, well, I can't go anywhere or do anything. I might as well put together a
difference
TV
is
stand.
You have room to fill. Like my room is like not a quarter, but like maybe half of the room I had at my old condo. So like now,
And that wasn't a big room either.
that I know, and like
What is your room? Are you in a closet?
it's not a
It's
closet,
a
but
small room. It's
but
probably the size of your guest room.
have you been to my new room?
I have not,
Okay,
but I'm
Like 8 by 10?
I don't know. I don't know the measurements, but it's a smaller room. It's
Yeah.
a room in a house versus a room in a condo that only had 2 bedrooms. And this one,
You
this
couldn't
house
fit
now-
a queen in there.
No,
I
probably
mean, a
not.
queen
I was
bed.
like, he is.
Or it would
A
take
queen
up,
bed.
It would take up a lot of the room. So a lot of my wardrobe, like, 'cause my closet's not that big, is still in. All of my Warburry is in my trunk. So
Your clothes are in your trunk?
not all of them.
Haven't
but
you
like,
lived there like a year?
some of them, but I trade them out. Winter clothes and then summer clothes.
Your trunk is your closet.
It's not my
storage.
closet.
It's a
A
storage
storage.
closet.
Yeah,
I
Jed Clampett over here.
I don't like to bother people. I feel like my roommates do so much with the cleaning lady and the hot tub and the whole nine. I don't like to. Do you happen to have any more space? Like,
Well, why don't you get one
clean
of
my
those-
car? And like, I don't like to be a burden.
In college, I didn't. They essentially. Okay. I don't know why I can't freaking think today. These nuggets. All right. Anyway,
Don't blame the Nuggets.
it's the nuggets.
It's not the Nuggets.
My roommate's dad bought us a house, but there were 4 people and only 3 bedrooms. So basically, what he did is he took the living room, cut it in half, and put up a wall. So the bedroom that I was in didn't have a closet. So I just went and got one of those like metal. What are those things called? They're
Just a hanging rack.
kind of, but
Yeah.
it had like storage on either side, and then 2 different poles that you could hang all your clothes on. Why don't you get something like that?
Well, because I have a closet, but I don't have a lot of room in my closet because my dresser is actually in my closet. Because if I had my dresser like out in my room, there wouldn't be a lot of walk space. It would be a
Why don't you
lot
get
of
rid of some
clutter.
of your clothes?
Also that. I just went through all my clothes yesterday.
Just get the bar that goes across the back seat. It's like a closet bar, and then it
in your
hangs.
car. Yeah.
When I had to live in my car for a hot minute. Yeah, you had that in the back seat, and then you just hang your clothes on the back there.
You never told us that story.
I'm sure I did.
You never said that.
Did I lived in my car for a while?
Yeah, you never mentioned that ever.
well.
Oh.
There's not much to tell. I just told you the whole story.
It's hard out here for
When was it?
It was a while ago. It's a long time ago.
Like
Like divorce time
was
before
it,
that?
Was it Kalamazoo? Was it Pittsburgh? Was it Chicago?
It would have been. When would it have been? No, it would have been before all that. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been before all that.
All right. early, like probably just out of college.
It would have been post. When would it have been? Probably post LA.
Okay.
In between
I
a couple.
forgot about the LA.
Yeah.
You didn't hike your skirt up
but
on
you get
to get
Yeah.
to get a
Hey,
hotel
T-Mobile,
room.
pull your skirt up.
I did, and I was largely unsuccessful.
A gags to riches story.
Yeah. Right.
Gags to riches. Oh, Cody.
If only he had been my fairy grandmother back then, I could have figured all that out. But I didn't have him in my arsenal. No, but you got that bar that hangs off, your oh crap handles on the side of the car or whatever.
Which for a long time.
So you don't have to stuff your clothes in the trunk.
As a kid, I thought those were called ocean handles. Like
grab the ocean handle.
That's what I thought they were. I was like, I wonder why these are called ocean handles.
Yeah. Well, because that's a good name for them.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Speaking of queens, Rebecca Black came out. She's not a queen, but you see that?
No.
She's a lesbian?
She says she's queer.
She just got back on Instagram, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, she got back out a little while ago. I'm always a little bit. I hate to be skeptical of people because you should live your own life, but I feel like this is kind of the new way to get attention, is to kind of come out, and then you have to backtrack. You kind of backpedal a while later on. They go, well, I was. But again, people, who knows what the hell's going on. But she said she made a conscious decision to not come out. But she just broke, her latest relationship was with a woman. And so she says that she considers herself queer.
It's Wednesday. Like the girl named Wednesday.
Oh, I was like,
Rebecca Black.
So
Gotta go down on Wednesday.
So she's like, and first of all, let's hear it for the word queer, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, 15 years ago, it was an epithet. Mm-hmm. But the community took it and grabbed it and loved it up. I don't know if we can use it, but the community can certainly use it. Really?
I think you can say.
I mean, it used to be a slur, but now people go, "I'm queer." I feel like I can't call them queer. They can call themselves queer.
See how it
you
feels.
can't do it in a negative term, but if that's how they identify.
But it has come to become a
saying.
positive term, is what I'm saying.
I'm saying you can't use it as a slur. But if you were to say,
like, you can't be like, Cody's a queer piece of crap.
Right.
Well, it doesn't matter.
They identify as queer.
It's how you use it, because
it's how a queer piece of crap. Like either one of those, it would have been bad enough 15 years ago. But to make a compound phrase out of it, really,
it doesn't matter how you use. I mean, it matters how you use it, not what you say. Because gay is not a bad word, but there was nothing worse than the loudmouth bitch in your class. Like,
gay,
are you gay?
But gay was never a slur. You never. Gay
Yes, it was.
No,
it was
not
like,
really.
That's gay. Yeah, it was used as a slur.
It was like lame though.
It was used like by kids as an adjective.
Or don't be gay, or that's gay, or
That's
whatever.
gay,
I used it. I used it all the time.
Okay.
I did big
And
time.
yeah, saying like that's gay, and then also just being called gay, and then like calling someone gay and using it as a bad thing, being like, "Oh, you're so gay for doing that." I mean, people called me gay for having a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, and they're like, "Oh, you're gay because that dog." And I'm like,
No, they called you gay
Gay.
because of the kind of dog you got, not because you got a dog.
There was a normal dog in the land.
"It's a cute dog.
That's why it's gay.
Why is it gay?"
Because
I don't know.
You're
I'm
a
just-
man.
cute.
I'm not defending what they're saying. I'm saying it's manly men who are like,
Well,
you
they're
didn't get a pit bull,
insecure
you must
men.
be
Yes,
gay."
yes,
Yeah.
and that's
You
what
wear
I'm
a
trying to
pink
point out
shirt?
to them is that they're very insecure.
Yeah.
Bill's not trying to compensate for anything.
No, I wanted the dog that I wanted. I want my dog to be adorable.
Shop, don't adopt.
It's like any time. Well, yeah, right.
Get it on a T-shirt. I dare you.
I dare you. He'll do it tomorrow. What are you talking about?
He said no. He wouldn't wear that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
See?
You didn't say wear it. You said put it on a shirt.
Wear it.
No.
Also wear it. Bandana. Face mask.
You know, from time to time, I have a couple of pink button-downs. You know, and if I wear one of those, people will...
You wore pink on Formal Friday last
Of course,
week.
well,
Yeah,
pink
that's
tie.
great.
It doesn't
Yeah.
really count.
Yeah.
No,
But
that
the
does
shirt-
count. I mean, it counts in that someone would see that and be like, "That's good."
You're
Because
pink-
you're wearing
pink
anything.
tie.
Yeah, I'm wearing purple today, and I'm sure there's someone's like, "Hey, wearing purple is gay."
I didn't get the gay thing from the tie, but I've gotten it from the button-down before.
Yeah.
It's just that I look so goddamn good in it that even
Yeah.
if I were gay, I would be loud and proud about
But
it.
it's also
right?
one of those things where it's like, yeah, what if I was? Like, is that? It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, Rebecca Black has come out, and I don't even think she's 25 yet. I think she's
for her.
20-something. She's 22. There you go. She's
Rebecca Black Fact!
enjoying her life, and she says she's taking a break from dating. I assume that's probably more situational than anything else. But she had a relationship with a young lady, and she said that it ended mutually. Yeah. Which is, ideally how you want everything to end. Mutually.
it's like one of my old bits. My last breakup was a mutual breakup, is what my girlfriend told me.
We're doing this mutually.
Did you just get shocked?
Yes.
What happened?
I stood up to see how cold it was in here, and my headphones shocked me.
You stood up to see how cold it was. Oh, his thermometer.
Yes.
Oh, okay, if you guys are playing bingo, check one off.
68 degrees.
So close to being a
Right.
very good temperature.
So not cold.
Pretty cold.
If you turn that upside down, we'll see Nick Lachey.
What?
98 degrees.
It would be 86 or 89.
No, it's S89.
The reunion of S89 this fall.
S Club.
Yeah.
Do you remember S Club 7?
I do not.
You don't remember S Club 7?
Why do you say that so incredulously?
Because you were working on the radio. Oh, I guess you didn't play music
I
at
didn't
that point in your life?
play pop music. I assume that's
You
what that
remember
is.
S Club 7 or you
Of course.
Yeah, you
no, I
remember.
remember S Club 7.
S Club 7. What
It was-
year are we talking?
Ooh,
That's
early
like
2000s.
2002, maybe.
No.
It was
was
it was
not
a
in-
TV show.
not in pop
Disney?
radio.
MTV?
Nickelodeon, maybe.
Nickelodeon? Something.
I don't remember.
And it was about a singing group, S Club 7, of like teens.
And these all somehow are checking boxes with me for you.
I thought that they played their songs on the radio, so I didn't know what kind of radio station you worked for
I
at
wasn't
the time.
working top 40 radio.
20 years ago. I don't know.
No.
But yeah, the S Club. That's the only part I remember.
And even if I had been, I can assure you, even if I had been, because I worked dance radio and top 40 radio very early in my career, got out of it as soon as I humanly could, right? Because I just knew it wasn't my style, and I wasn't the best person for that format. Some people are brilliant
not
at it.
happy about it.
Well, I would have been the person to have come out of that song and been like, man, that sucked. Here's a new one from so-and-so. You're not going to keep a job very long with that. If you're
English
derisive
pop
toward the
group.
format.
That's what.
English
Pop group by the manager of Spice Girls, former Spice Girls manager. Simon
And the best he
Fuller.
could come up with was, wasn't that guy a pederast? Wasn't he in jail? Oh, Simon Fuller was the You Think You Can Dance guy. He and Simon Cowell are the multimillionaires behind all those shows, I think. I was
Wait a
thinking of
minute.
Lou Pearlman
Lou Pearlman was in sync.
He was the
There
one
you
who
go.
was with Backstreet Boys and then went to NSYNC.
and then went to prison.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think he's dead now.
Yes, he is dead.
Yeah.
I learned that on Saturday when I was hanging out with someone from O-Town.
Hey,
Wait, Lou Pearlman came up?
Yeah, because O-Town put that whole band together.
No, I know.
So
I'm
they
just
were
saying that,
talking-
like, people
yeah.
talked about Lou Pearlman.
Yeah, because they did like an interview with him and asked him about
Oh, I
what it
see.
was like work with Lou Pearlman and like any words for just kind of digging in about that whole process of being on making the band and being in O-Town
And what did he
Trevor-
say about Lou Pearlman?
Not nice things.
Wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
not a fan.
I like that in 2002, S Club 7, citing creative differences, dropped the 7.
yeah.
Screw
less
you.
of them.
So now
We're
there's
going on as
S-Club.
S Club.
What is their? I just
Shrimp
looked
Club.
that up too. Their bigger song. Where did it go? Oh my god! It literally doesn't matter. Oh, never had a dream come true.
No.
Until the day that
Oh, I know these songs because my
met
kids
you.
listen to this crap. Yeah.
Guys, I'm
Nope.
such a good singer.
Nope, didn't know any of that.
That would be the only one you would know.
I'll tell you who died, and it went right past me, and I had completely forgotten about it, but this man had an incredible impression on my life. Mort Drucker. He's 91 years old. He was one of the primary illustrators for Mad Magazine.
Oh, yeah.
He was an institution at Mad Magazine. His signature was famous if you read Mad Magazine, which it's clearly generational. You know, you have to be kind of a certain age to have appreciated or even read Mad Magazine. But the best drawings in Mad Magazine were Mort Drucker drawings, and I still have stacks of old Mad Magazines from my generation. Like, I didn't inherit a lot of my friends were fortunate enough to inherit Mad Magazines from their dads, and my dad didn't read it, but I started reading it like in the late 70s and into the early 90s, and Mort Drucker was the cornerstone of Mad Magazine. Mad Magazine and comic books were instrumental in my upbringing. I could not have been happier than when I was just sitting in the middle of a stack of Mad Magazines. You could see the jokes coming from a mile away, and probably my love of puns came from Mad Magazine because they never met a pun they didn't like. But the guy he would do like cartoons for Time Magazine. He worked for DC Comics for a while. And so every once in a while, you'd see Mort Drucker's artwork show up in a DC comic. I remember I was into Anthrax back in the day, and it was instantly recognizable that Mort Drucker had been drawing Anthrax cover art of the band because those guys were way into Mad Magazine. So it was like a badge of honor that they got Mort Drucker to do the illustration for their album covers. And so if you were ever a fan of old school Mad Magazine, Mort Drucker is dead. Non-COVID related. Well, actually, I don't know that. They said that he got sick a couple of weeks ago, and he developed breathing problems, but that he wasn't tested for the coronavirus.
Sounds COVID.
Yet they're testing tigers.
I was just going to say.
Well, those are different tests.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's how
they do give animals and humans different
That's
tests.
how low the respect was for Mad Magazine.
That Mort Drucker couldn't even get a coronavirus test.
Yeah.
Well, they probably figured, look, because these are the decisions they're forced to make now. Here's a guy who's 91.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
even if we
waste
say,
a test,
well, I mean, there's 104-year-olds recovering from this thing, but still, yeah. So I saw that and then forgot about it, but I know that we probably have a lot of people who enjoyed Mad Magazine when they were younger.
He outlasted the magazine. He lived longer than it.
Yeah, by quite a lot. He did. I got a break. If you want to get a text into me, 35192, closer to 4:30 will be your next shot to grab $1,000. And you can hit any of us up at alancoxshow.com.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio.